Welcome. I bid you welcome. This is my music corner. John Clauser, Johnny Metal, the Metal Dad, coming to you. And we are on day 24 of ApologetiX April. Day 24. So let's kick this off talking about Apologetics, that Christian parody band. Man, they just keep rolling out the songs and the CDs, don't they? We are up. This is, if you count all the classic series as they did, we are up to CD number, I believe this is number 56 or 57. I'm losing a little track. I believe this is 57. But anyway, so this one came out in December of 2019. And we're taking a look at this little creature. And this CD is called Prehysterical. So the funny story behind this one, and I'm going to read this again. This is from the songbook that you can purchase for a donation on www.apologetics.com. I believe it's for about $100, but well worth it because you get a very, very thick. If you wanted to print this sucker out, it's about 1,000 pages, but it's got all the lyrics and all the songs, covers, singles, covers, albums, pictures, history. You could take the songs and probably do a daily devotional with it, and spend time with every song and spend time in the Word. So getting back to Prehystericals, December 2019, they're rolling out some more singles again. So it was again, reading from their notes here. It was back in 2008 when Bill Maher made a documentary called Religulous, where he in the movie or in this documentary thinks that religion is ridiculous. So they thought, well, let's have a little fun with this. So they called this Prehysterical because they felt that theories about prehistoric times are pretty hysterical, and they allude to that in a couple songs on this CD. So what is on this CD, that you may ask? So they kick it off with a classic kickoff track from Led Zeppelin 4's Black Dog, a song called Back Talk. Greg Kihn's band Jeopardy. You probably know Weird Al did a parody of that song. The original song is called Our Love's in Jeopardy. Well, his was called I Lost on Jeopardy. Apologetics version was called Bethany. So this is a song about the town of Bethany. Mississippi Queen by Mountain with a song called Xerxes Song. So there's a song about Esther. Roll With It by Steve Winwood with a song called Go Witness. Kiss is Christine Get 16, which is already kind of a bit of a creepy song as we get older, and it's not so fun to listen to anymore. But thank goodness Apologetics cleaned it up and glorified it with a song called This Team's Extreme. John Cougar Mellencamp's Authority song gets the next round here with a foolhardy song. Now, here's where the prehysterical parts come in. You're All Like Troglodytes, which is a parody of the Cars' You're All I've Got Tonight, and Trilobite Love, which is another Cars song from Bye Bye Love. Men at Work's Who Can It Be Now with a You Can Be Free Now. David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust with a Ziki's Startup. So I believe that's on Zechariah. Jimi Hendrix's Fire, Let Me Sit Next to Messiah. And lastly, Some Kind of Wonderful by Grand Funk with Some Signs and Wonders Follow. So Prehysterical, another very good CD. Now we're getting into referring back to yesterday's episode, talking about conspiracy number 56. And for all those people who think COVID was a bit of a conspiracy, now we're starting to get into 2020, where COVID lockdown starts. And, well, they still are. That's not stopping Apologetics. And they come out with this one called Alien Invasion. So here they're spoofing, a lot of different bands like ELO and UFO, XTC, AC/DC, DC5. They felt that maybe Initial Reaction would have been a better title, but they They all stand for something different within. The British invasion, of course, started in the 60s with with the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and the Animals and different bands like that. Um, so maybe as Americans that the members of Apologetics are aliens to the UK, even though some have the British roots. But as Christians, we are aliens to this world. Even though we have a human heritage. So why is that? Because we all have a close encounter with Jesus and that world, and that this world is not our home. So we are looking forward to the world to come. So what do we have on Alien Invasion? So here they spoof off Mr. Blue Sky with a song called Mr. Uzziah. Dexy's Midnight Runners, Come On Eileen, with a song called Come On, I'll Lead. Too Hot to Handle by UFO. So UFO finally gets a parody treatment here with a song called Flew Off the Handle. Joe Jackson's Stepping Out, the classic track from him. I loved the video on MTV back in the day, and they parody it with here called Stressing Out. Hot Chocolate's You Sexy Thing. And they just recently did a cover of the Hot Chocolate song by another Hot Chocolate song. This one was called You Fleshly Thing. Dire Straits' Walk of Life with a song called Book of Life. Pinball Wizard by Elton John, Elton John's version, not the Who's version, with Temple Physician. Ecstasy's The Ballad of Peter Pumpkinhead with a song, their version is called The Ballad of Peter Plunging Ahead. So there you go, a little song about Peter and plunging forward there. Bark at the Moon by Ozzy with a song called Bartholomew, one of the lesser known disciples. Girls Got Rhythm by AC/DC with a song called Girl Got Religion. Badfinger with their song Come On and Get It. And Apologetics finally does a song called Apologetics. There you go. Waited all this time for that. Dave Clark 5 with a song called Glad All Over and Glad It's Over. So there you go. That was the Alien Invasion CD. Another very good CD. Another solid. You got pretty much the same band still. You got Wayne Bartley. You got Tom Tension and Tom Milnes doing guitar work. Keith Maney still doing bass work. Vegas Tanner on drums, and of course Jay Jackson on lyrics and vocals. Okay, day 24. We're plowing forward. We're getting close to the end of the month here. So again, we looked at Prehysterical and Alien Invasion. So day 24, Johnny Metal, John Clauser, the Metal Dad. What do you think about Apologetics, that Christian parody band? Have you been following the series? You've been wanting to experiment and check into them and maybe dive into your faith a little bit more? So let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you soon.